So a fairly persistent vulnerability in moving data over the cellular system is that your PDA uses a shortened stack using a protocol called Wireless Application Protocol, or WAP. This shortened stack is like your network stack on a computer system. Basically, it is the protocols following the OSI model to a large extent on how we're going to get the data packet from your PDA up to the internet or wherever, and then how we get those same data frames back from the internet down to your PDA. And because this is a PDA, it has lesser CPU, lesser battery power, and therefore we use a shortened or abbreviated stack. And again, this stack is called the WAP. Now, this is not the same protocol stack that is used on a wired network. So what happens is you have your data on your PDA that you're transmitting to the internet or to your VPNs at the corporate office or whatever. However, you're using the protocol stack called WAP. Between your cellular device, it hits cellular antennas sponsored by your carrier. That then gets translated on a server near that antenna system. Now that server has to decrypt any encryption that was used in the WAP transmission and then re-encrypt using the full IP protocol stack for the wired network out to the internet. In other words, you're encrypted from PDA to antenna down to server, but on that server at the telco, that server has to decrypt 100% of the information, then re-encrypt it and put it onto the wired network out to the internet. In other words, that server that you don't know where it is, you don't know who maintains it, you don't know how well it's been patched, you don't know whether or not it's been compromised, you don't know anything about this server. On that server that we don't know anything about, your information is in clear text 100% of the time. So your cell phone does not necessarily provide end-to-end encryption. You're encrypted between PDA and this translation server, and then from that translation server into your corporate network. The point being here is always, always, always require VPN between PDA and corporate network. Never let your users connect over the cellular to the wired network on your corporate LAN unless they're running through a VPN first, because again, it could be that 100% of their data is being compromised.